everybody, it's Jenny McGarvey and I'm back with you again today to share another plan with me in my Classic Happy Planner. There is a look at last week after the pen, and I just wanted to start off by saying thank you to all of you who watch and all of you who leave a positive comment. I want you to know that I read each and every one. Everyone, not a comment passes that I don't read, and I am thrilled that you all like my videos. There is a look at the brand new seasonal sticker book, and I'm going to use that one today as my main inspiration for planning this week. And I'm also going to use the other new student book as well as some of the other ones that I have in my stash as well. As you can see, I have pulled out the page and I've already begun pre-planning on my sticky notes. I don't have too many plans at the beginning of the week. It's the last week of school. It's kind of, things are a little different, that they're not normally like this. So I'm going to put down the inspiration sticker for the week. So that sticker right there that says hello in the multicolors is the inspiring piece for the week. Now I'm looking for another sticker that I know is in here somewhere, but it's a new sticker book and so is the other one, and so it's a little bit harder to figure out where things are. Now I'm looking for a sticker that says summer break. I know it's in a cute font, I know it's hot pink, and I know it's going to go really well with this hello sticker. There it is. Now I'm going to layer those over one another just ever so slightly so they sort of look like they're meant to be together, and stagger them a little bit for a fun little look. Now I have placed those first since that's going to be the overall theme for my week, and I want to make sure that I plan around that. Now you can see I am going to pull out one of these speech bubble stickers, and that's going to be for my one activity on Monday. I love it. It's so cute. I could use like 15 more sheets of just these stickers. Anyway, I'm writing in the activity using my black Papermate Flare pen, and that's the real anchoring piece for Monday. So now the other thing is that I want to also use my brush lettering pen, that is a Tombow pen, to write the words no school. Now I definitely have stickers that would say the same thing, so it wasn't entirely necessary to do this, and it does end up a little bit squished too, which is kind of a bummer. But anyway, not the point. I could have used a sticker, but I decided, you know what, let's add a little bit of brush lettering flair over here on the Monday, and I figured, hey, why not, right? Now I'm just using another one of those little speech bubbles to write my son's hitting lesson, and I will eventually end up moving it. It's not a very good place for it because of the what's for dinner stickers, but that's all right, no big deal. These peel up pretty easily and it's not a big deal, so we'll look at that again in a little bit. Now this is one of those to-do checklists from one of the new books, and I love the clipboard shape. It's so totally adorable, and obviously those two colors together are super cute, so I'm really excited about that, to be perfectly honest with you. Also, side note, over there on the left-hand side of the screen is one of those new bookmarks that was just released as well, and I'm just crazy about it. I absolutely love it. So you will definitely see that that gets included in my planner so much more in the future, because it's really just something I have been wishing for so long, and now it's here. Isn't that exciting? I love it when something like that happens. Now I'm just flipping through my sticker books again. I'm just still so not quite sure where some of the things are. And I guess what you're going to say is, yeah, we know you say that every week. But I just love to explain to you why it takes me so long to flip through all these books, because it's kind of hard to remember, like, oh yeah, I know I saw that somewhere. So what I'm actually looking for is a sticker to notate a phone call, but I have a hard time figuring out where is that one. Now I do think it's in this productivity book, and there it is, see? Now I'm going to pair it back with the little scale stickers, and you know that I love to modify those to fit my needs because I don't use them for tracking weight or anything like that. But actually, if you want to know the truth, those would be so fun if you had a baby. You know how like when you go to the doctor and they get a weight check? That would be a really fun thing to use for that. But anyway, not the point. So I'm just going to place that over there on Tuesday and then cover it up the phone call part and just write my information right there in the little blank white space. Now this is the part where I told you about that I'm going to move that up just a tad bit so that I can leave room for my meal planning. And I'm going to flip through and figure out the colors. Now, I'm not going to use the same one over and over again. I'm going to stagger them and use them based on that hello sticker that I already placed later in the week. Now, as you can see, I've got a really good start going here, and I'm going to begin planning my Wednesday, which is very awesome. I love adding all of those different items chronologically. Now, I'm also going to use the Happy Planner stamps, just a few, because I do really enjoy stamping, and I think it's a really fun addition to my pages. It adds just a little bit of something different, and I do really love the contrast with the black ink as well. Now I'm placing this little sticker down here at the bottom, and I'm going to write in the activity as well. And again, using the black Papermate Flare pen. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out this to-do stamp and use my Versafine ink. I am so glad that a lot of you are really having success with this as well. I really wish that most people would just give it a try, even though they say, oh, this worked fine for me, blah, blah, blah. I wish they'd give the Versafine a try because I think it just makes stamping so much better. Now I'm going to use this little check mark or checklist, but I'm not inking up the bottom one. So I don't need that many and I don't want that many. So I'm just inking it up, giving it firm pressure all over the stamp, but not pushing it super hard, because super hard makes the stamp, it just doesn't turn out well. It sort of distorts the whole thing and all of that. So giving it firm pressure, but not pressing too hard. So now there is our inspiration piece again, and it's really exciting to have that because it makes it so much easier to plan. You know, okay, this is the color palette and this is sort of the style. And so it makes choosing elements each day just a little bit easier, or at least in my opinion it says. Now, as you can see here, I am flipping through the sticker books again, looking for the perfect sticker to add to my week. Now, I'm going to do this old favorite thing, which is to use my X-Acto knife and trim off the part of the sticker that I don't want, which is that shopping list text. And then I'm going to place it right there so I can just add my to-do list. Now, again, I'm going to eventually add a little header for the to-do list, but you'll see it right here in this productivity book. And I actually really love the color palette of this productivity book. And I don't know that I would necessarily say straight off the bat that it matches perfectly with my color palette this week, but it ends up okay because there's enough little bits and pieces that I can pull from that really does make it end up working out just great. Now, this particular day is the last day of school, which is crazy to me that this school year is already over. And so that is one of the things that I wanted to really include here. And so I was looking for a sticker that said that, and I never did actually find it. Now, as you can see, I've inked up this stamp, and because it has so much space, I definitely wanted to make sure that it was primed really well first, which was why I ran it over my hand several times. It just really gives it a good surface, and then stamped it, and it turned out great. Then I also used a different color Papermate Flare pen this time, that bright pink, just to notate the details. I didn't want them to get lost in between those two black elements, and so I figured using the pink pen would help it stand out a little bit more. And quite frankly, I really like the color of that pink pen, so it's always fun to have an excuse to use it. Now you can see off camera I'm flipping through some more sticker books again. I'm really just looking for that last day of school sticker that I never do find. And it's okay, it's not necessary that I find it. It will definitely be all right. It's not the end of the world or anything like that I don't have a last day of school sticker. I just kept thinking it seemed like there would be one, doesn't it seem like that? Maybe there is a different book that I'm just not looking in. That's entirely possible too. Now at some point I will give up looking for that particular sticker and I will move on to Friday, because at some point I have to just cut my losses and say I'm not going to find that sticker. So that will be something that we will move on to. And I am flipping through the productivity book now, and I'm going to just add that sticker right there and then cover it up with the yellow circle practice sticker so I can notate my son's baseball practice right there also. And I do love making those box stickers work because a lot of them, I'm not going to use those for my to-do. So the ones, for example, that say to-do, those work out great to be covered because I'm not going to use those in that manner. I always do little checklists or whatever. And so that is something that I always look forward to and finding different ways to use those stickers. Now, as you can see, I've inked up the clipboard stamp and then I cleaned it off with a baby wipe. And when you clean it, make sure not to scrub too hard. You don't want to tear the stamp or anything like that. And then also make sure that your baby wipes are alcohol free just so that you don't damage the stamp over time. Now, I do really like that checklist stamp again as well. It's perfect for me for my to-do lists, and it looks super cute. It's kind of one of those things that I feel about planning, which is that it can still be super functional and you can just use really cute decorative elements to make it functional. So no need to go overboard with the decorative elements. I can make it all really cute with just my regular plans. Now, as you can see, I did cover up the text on that sticker as well, just because it didn't really fit what I needed, but the box was kind of the perfect size, and I didn't really anticipate using that sticker anyway. It didn't really have, like the text didn't really work with something I would use it for. So I covered it up and then used a clear sticker on top of it, and I feel like it really worked out great. Now again, another one of those little checklist stickers that I've trimmed down using my X-Acto knife. And then again, I'm going to trim off the little checklist part of it just to make it into a ombre sticker. And I love it. I definitely think that what a great idea using the big stickers in the classic book, and then those white circles can be trimmed right off. How perfect, am I right? So now I will also trim off that little tail from that bottom sticker. I just haven't gotten to it quite yet, but I will use my X-Acto knife just to remove that as well. And I do like the way that that color palette turned out too, with that turquoise sticker with the green over it. It looks really good. There you go. See, there it is. And it also fits the color palette from the original color scheme. Now I'm looking through here to find another sticker that I can use to write an activity on. And again, I absolutely could have used a stamp or something like that, but I wanted to use a sticker here. And I will cover up the text on this one again with a circle sticker. I just really like the way that those look. They turn out really cute. And there we go. See, now it doesn't say to do anymore, and it could be for anything. So now I've got all the information written down for the week, at least the information that I have so far. There's definitely actually a few more things that I need to notate, but I'll get the information for those later. The last thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit of washi tape to be decorative, and then that's it for me for this week. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comment box below, and I will do my very best to get back to you. Thank you so much, and make it a great day.